Hello, Marcus.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
I've got a coffee.
I've got like a smoothie, and it's got loads of fruit in it. It's got loads of fruit in it. It's really good. Can you move this way a little bit? So, there we go. See ourselves now, kind of. Welcome to JinjaVision. We are currently in Bocas town. We are in Bocas. We're having breakfast in Bocas because this is going to be Marcus's last morning here. He actually wakes up here on a Sunday. On Sunday. So I'm treating him. He's getting a breakfast burrito from Cafe Del Mar, and Cafe Del Mar, I guess. And I'm having a fruit salad. This is my fruit salad. Yeah. This is just smoothie.
And I've got some video of Graham skid dipping, swinging on the road. I'll be uploading that later.
Pooh, I'll get back to you about arrangements for next week, because Marcus is leaving on Friday, so we don't actually have much time to get stuff done. He's got a lot to show me. He's got a lot to learn me before we FSM, the dog says deserter.
I am.
Deserter. Oh, you a deserter going on?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what you mean.
He reckons that
sinking ship.
He reckons that his wife misses him. A likely story.
You want to speak to?
I'm sure she does. Yeah. No, it's a difficult conversation with Catherine when I was like, yeah, I'll be staying for the next couple of weeks, plus 10 days. I have to. What's it called? De-louse myself, quarantine myself. Yeah.
So they throw like powdered soap at you, the detergent.
Yeah.
And hose you. That's prison, isn't it? Prison.
Yeah, it is. Morning, enjoy breakfast, says Nico.
There they go.
Who's saying she wants to come over when you're there too? We'll sort something out. Not on this. Let's have a proper conversation about it. But yeah, it's not interesting. Hang out with me. Just want you, mate.
I know.
You're the cool one. Really interesting. How was your first Panama party as a 40-something, Graham? Did you tell the young uns to get off your lawn? No, actually, it wasn't my first Panama party as a 40-something, because I actually came here for my 40th birthday with Catherine, and we were on that pirate ship on the day it arrived. They had a party that night when it arrived. I was there for the inaugural
and also
Black Magic party.
Bought the first tickets.
Yeah, all that kid out. How you doing, mate? What you got to sell? You got chilies? No, it's okay. I don't want it. It's okay. No, gracias. Picante means spicy.
Yeah.
That's cilantro, I don't like it.
We've got some of those.
No kids, sorry. Next time. Bye. No kids selling ciao. Selling peppers.
We think it's hot.
Yeah. So what we're saying, so what we found out yesterday though is the boat we were on is called Black Magic. The masts of it are from the Black Pearl. Actually, the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. The masts on that ship. Now the original Black Pearl sank.
It was a restaurant.
Yeah, and it sank, and they managed to salvage the masts and put them on that ship.
I wonder when they did that, because obviously that ship must have different masts before, because he said it was built in 1965.
Yeah.
They must have different masts then, or no masts at all.
I must have different masts. Maybe they had a problem with the masts and changed them, or it's still pretty cool that
was that ship originally a barge? And it's been made look like a pirate ship.
I don't know. But yeah, so it wasn't my first Panama party as a 40-something. Not by a long way, actually. We've been to a few parties while we've been here, haven't we? When we were in Tequila Republic last week.
That was very busy.
That was
a party. He got drunk.
Yeah. Can you tell us why you were banned for life from the USA? Asked Nico.
You're skinny dipping. That's why you want to do it.
Got my first ESTA, electronic travel authorization, when I was in the Pacific Ocean, 2012. I was actually moored up in Guam, and they just put in this new stupid rule. So I was there on the top of the ship trying to get a mobile phone signal to get the internet, so we could apply for this stupid ESTA, so we'd get off the ship in Guam. And then we went to the Northern Mariana Islands, which are also part of America. I needed it for that as well. A few months earlier, I've been to American Samoa, which is part of America. No ESTA required. Also, you didn't need an ESTA when you traveled overland into America. So when I came into America from Mexico on my journey, and then when I came back into America, back from the Bahamas, and then into America again a third time from Mexico after I've been to Cuba. No problem. Anyway, 2014, only lasted 2 years. I had to get another one. Applied for it again. No problem. 2016, they changed the rules. You had to tell them every single country you've been to in the last 10 years, which is every country in the world. And you couldn't just type them in like on a piece of paper. You had to literally go to a drop-down box and select it, and then it would appear. Then you go to another drop, and then you go to the drop-down box again, pick the next one, and it would appear, and then you'd have to do that. So the whole process took me several hours to apply. One of the questions it asked was, have you been to Syria, Sudan, Iran, or Iraq in the previous 4 years? No, 5 years. 5 years. On the boat.
Yeah, I'll look it online. I'll give it to Tom. I got you on the. Yeah.
It's going to be a bit hard to find, isn't it?
No, on Instagram. Yeah. That one.
Marcus is sorting out the videos from yesterday. She was on the boat yesterday. Marcus got some videos of everyone jumping in the water. Anyway, so.
No, that's not mine. That's something else.
So effectively, I'm just telling this boring story. But Nico asked, so here's what happened. So I applied, and normally it just takes less than 24 hours to get your authorization. I think it's supposed to take 72 hours maximum. And this was a week before I was supposed to fly out of Panama. I was in Panama at the time. I was flying home via America, so I needed this ESTA, this new ESTA. Same passport, everything, But because I've been to Sudan in the previous 5 years, when I passed through it on the way home, after visiting South Sudan, I thought it was the last place on my journey. Sorry about that, mate.
That's how you get the girls' numbers.
Caroline's not watching this. So anyway, so I was actually on a bus, on a chicken bus from here on the way from Almirante on the mainland to a place called David City, and I'm on the bus, and I've got mobile data on my phone, and it's been a week, and I'm saying to the guys on the bus, like, you guys that are new on there, I said, I'm in real trouble here. If I don't get this authorization, I can't get on the flight. Anyway, authorization came through, and it was denied because I've been to Sudan in the previous 5 years. And there's no course for appeal. You don't get your money back. It's not a visa. It's a visa waiver. It's not a visa. It is a visa. You pay for it. You've got to answer a bunch of questions. They can decide whether to give it to you or not. And if you get denied your application, you don't get your money back. It's exactly like a visa. There are countries where a visa does cost $15. The visa I got from Madagascar was free. Anyway, so I got denied for this ESTA. Later that year, I wanted to meet up with my agent for my book, my publisher, Jared. He lives in Cleveland in the US. I realized I wasn't going to be able to get an ESTA. I would have to get a visa. I wanted to go to the States, which is kind of impossible here in Panama. I mean, I'd have to go back to London to get it. Obviously, by the way, I had to change my flight. I lost all the money on the flight. It was non-refundable. It's unchangeable, so I lost 500 quid or whatever it was on the flight back to the UK. Let's get another one. Anyway, so I do some research, and it turns out you don't need an ESTA for getting into America overland from Mexico or from Canada. So I go, oh, that's great. So I'll get in touch with Jared and say, hey mate, what I'll do, this is in December, I'll fly to Toronto, I get the bus to Niagara Falls, meet me at Niagara Falls, we'll have romantic, we'll cross the border together, and we'll head back to Cleveland. You know, it's a good drive, it's long. And he said, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So we meet up at Niagara Falls, and then we go across the bridge, the Rainbow Bridge. You get stamped out of America, stamped out of Canada, no problem. Try and get in America, and they hold me. They detain me for 4 or 5 hours. They take my fingerprints, they take my iris scans, they want to do patterns to open my phone, so they can go through all of my social media, all my photos on my phone, all my messages, everything. I was interrogated, I was taken to an office, shone a light in my eyes, you know. It's great experience. And they said, why are you trying to get in? I said, well, you know, visit me publisher, here's my flight out of Toronto for a few days' time. I'm literally going to Cleveland for a few days, I'm going to come back, you know. This is literally my 17th trip to America. Like, I've never broken the law. I've never got a speeding ticket. You know, there's no outstanding warrant for my arrest. And the reason why I went to one of these countries that, you know, is on the terrorist watch list. Actually, by the time I got there, that time, it wasn't on the terrorist watch list anymore. They took it off. Anyway, so they didn't like my answers, didn't like the cut of my jib, and basically they said that you should have known that you weren't allowed into the country now, you know, anyway, unless you get a visa. And I said, no, that's not what it said. It just said that my application was denied. And it was it was like a web link. He didn't actually send me an email like explaining what the rights were or anything like that. It was just, you went on the site, you went on your case on the site, and it said, like, you know, application denied. You know, you sign in basically. But apparently I should have read the email which said that I wasn't allowed now to come into the US overland. And as a result of me, you know, trying to sneak into America, you know, like crossing a border with my passport, I am now, yeah, I'm now banned from getting an ESTA into America for life, which means I can go to America if I really want to, because I can get a visa. I can go down to London. I can spend £140 on the train return from Durham, stay in London the night, which isn't cheap. Well, it is for me, I've got friends, but, you know, usually. Go get the megabus down to London. Go to the US Embassy, pay $150, be interviewed, and be asked loads of questions about who I am, what I do, what my profession is, and, you know, whether they want to allow me into the country. And those absolute F-wits who voted for Brexit have now set things up so that a very similar thing can happen to me or to you in the future. If you want to go to France or Spain or Italy or Greece or Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Poland, Hungary, Germany, Malta, Cyprus. Yeah. Sorry, people. You can't come in. We're going to ask you questions. We're going to see if you like the cut of your jib. And if we do not like the cut of your jib, we're going to tell you to sling your hook. So basically, US immigration sucks, hate to fly there. Yeah, I mean, they're such horrible people. They get the worst people in the world. They become American police officers. And the ones who aren't smart enough to become a police officer, you don't have to be that smart to be a police officer, they become, was it TSA, is it?
TSA.
That's the American bastards on the border. Worst people on the borders.
They've got big hands.
Bar none.
They've got big hands.
Americans and Australians. Australian border people are horrible. They're horrible people. They're just nasty, mean. Just they've got. I don't know. They don't seem to understand that the first impression in a country that you get is of the border people, the people who stamp you in. If they stamp you in with a smile, or in the case of going to Iraq or going to Syria, you know, with a not Syria, sorry, Iraq or into Iran or Afghanistan, so they sit you down with a cup of tea and have a chat with you. No. You know, make sure you're safe. Make sure you know the rules. Make sure you don't go somewhere silly. Zoom, WebEx, Teams is great. No need to fly anymore, says Nico. Yeah, yeah. But I'm so sorry, Graham. Americans take the TSA too. Anyway, but the frustrating thing is I can't change flights in America. So when I fly here, when I fly to Panama, because there's no direct flights from the UK, I have to change flights. And I have to get slightly more expensive flights, KLM, Air France, Iberia, which change in Amsterdam or America or in Amsterdam or Paris or Madrid. I have to go via there. It would be cheaper for me probably to go via Georgia or go via USA or via New York. Sorry, it's early. Oh, that's me falling in the water. But yeah, so that's my sad stat. How I visited every country in the world, and none of them stopped me getting in. None of them, every one of them, I got into them all. If one country had said no, Gray, you can't come in, I wouldn't have been able to do the journey.
Is that why you sort of walk? Yeah, a little bit of your detour in here. You know, ever since your experience there, big love.
Big glove.
Yeah, when they interrogated you.
I like that bit.
Oh God. They to their fingers.
No, fist, mate. Mate, they did it's like a peacock. Time to emigrate to the Netherlands, says Nico. Oh, mate. It's tempting.
Hey, Nico, whoppies. Do you have whoppies? Whoppies. They're like QAnon type conspiracy theorist type people, apparently in the Netherlands. That's what they call it in the Netherlands. I learned that last night.
Fantastic. Okay, so this is a bit more of a parlay, isn't it, than JinjaVision? So just to explain, we're having breakfast. We've got a bit of a wait before breakfast. It's 20 minutes.
Well, just a second. One more.
That's it. It's just a reflection of the ceiling. I messed that one up.
Crash and burn.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna come up here. We're gonna a little tiny little smidgen of shopping. Buy some milk, some things for the house, don't we? We need to go and get some water pipes, some gas pipes.
Water pipes.
And then yeah, we're gonna head back to the island. So we'll probably come back on the way back to the island. Just let you know we're heading back, and then once we start working again, once we get back to the island, we'll set a camera up on a tripod, and you can watch us beavering away. There's a lot to do. Marcus only has 4.5 days left. He's leaving on Friday.
I think we must get done with those tops. That's the one thing you're going to really struggle with.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I had all these pretty girls been asking me for my Instagram. Oh, that was a better one, you. That was. There's another one of Graham here that he's actually managed to get to the other end. He said that's falling off. That's a better. I think that's a better one.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Put that on TikTok.
Yeah, that one.
Marcus being a bit. There you go. There's me. Woo! In the water.
It's actually surprisingly hard to hold on.
Well, you got to make sure your arms don't snap. You got to keep your arms straight.
And there's also some plastic pipe to hold on to. It's slippery. Wet hands.
Nico says, anything you need, put it on the Discord. Oh, thanks, Nico. You're a legend, mate. An absolute legend. What we'll do is tonight, we'll have a Discord chat tonight. We'll have a proper Desert Island Discord, and we'll talk about what we've done and what we've still got left to do and how much everything's costing. So everyone gets a good summation about, like, you know, what we've been up to. My exhaustion is immeasurable. Wait, is that Graham and Marcus I see in the YouTube notification? Yeah, we're just having a bit of a sit down at the moment. Having a bit of breakfast. What's the booze, stroke water, stroke insect repellent situation on Ginger? Well, did it rain yesterday?
No, not really. A little bit in the morning, but hardly anything. So we need water.
Yeah.
Water.
We've got a big bottle of water. That's no problem.
Need water.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult, isn't it? It's only 4.5 days. And we want to go scuba diving. So that's going to knock out one of the days.
Maybe you want to skip the scuba diving.
Oh no, man, come on. You come all the way here and be offered a free scuba dive.
Oh no, obviously. Let's do a bit more stuff then.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can spend most of this. Oh wow, look at that. Thank you so much. Look at this. This is my fruit salad. Look at that.
The Nick one.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Bit of lime in there. Bit of lime. No,
Is there papaya in there?
no.
He loves papaya apparently.
Watermelon. I don't like papaya. It's got a weird taste to it.
It's not why.
It's like disappointing
He
melon.
says it looks like a Hoover Park.
Hey, it doesn't. It's like a big fruit thing.
Depends how you cut it.
Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, we need to buy some booze. Like, we need to get booze today. Some eggs. Need some bread. Some supplies. Need some supplies.
I feel really pretty bad. He's got a really healthy breakfast. I've got a burrito coming. He's all his fruit. I feel really sweet now.
What time is Marcus heading off on Friday? We'll have to check the times of the buses. But basically, he's going to spend Friday and Saturday night in San Jose, so we'll sort out somewhere for him to stay. And I'm going to walk him across the border, put him on the bus, and come back to Panama. I was going to go to San Jose.
It's like a school bus.
Yeah.
Do I get a little bag on the back?
And he's got a little satchel.
Little
Give him a
satchel.
tap on the head. So you be good. I don't be getting any more letters home.
Oh, that did happen once or twice.
I'll intercept them. They made it obvious.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, thanks so
We've
much.
got a breakfast burrito.
I've got the less healthy option. Oh, it's got vegetables in it.
That is epic. Look at that.
No, you need.
But yeah, we're going to try and get to the border. I don't know, probably try and get there in the morning. And get him on the, it's like a 12 o'clock bus or something, try and get him on that. It takes about 5-6 hours, doesn't it, to get to San Jose. And then once you get to the bus station, we'll try and get a hotel near where we were last time.
Yeah.
So just a walk.
Like, so, can I get them to order me a taxi or something? Get me do that card. The following day.
Well, you won't need it. You're going to be staying there on the Saturday, aren't you? You're flying out on the Sunday.
But I'll get from the hotel to the airport the following day.
That's on the Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. The hotel sorted that out, no problem. It'll be $30. Given the story you just heard about Graham's border crossing escapades in Nigeria, Niagara, sorry. Are you sure you want him escorting you back to Costa Rica, Marcus?
Whoa, the big love.
I think he's looking forward to it. This is great. And this is lovely fruit salad.
No, this is a really good burrito.
I mean, despite the rather epic amount of beer that we drank while we've been here, we have been eating and drinking, well, not drinking, but really eating remarkably healthily while we've been here. And we're having serious discussions about marketing Ginger Island as somewhere where you can come and lose weight.
Starved is then.
Because you can't snack, and it's dead hot, so you don't have as much of an appetite as you normally do anyway. Panama's still on the red list for the UK. Yeah. Not for France, so we can go home. So I'm going to stay here another 2 weeks, and then I'm going to, if we're still on the red list, I'll head over to Costa Rica. I'll go to Puerto Viejo. So I'll be seeing a lot of poop. We're going to Puerto Viejo and staying there for 10 days. That's in Costa Rica, and then I'll fly directly home to Manchester. Manchester. Hey, morning is my shtick. What? Morning. But yeah, we're still in discussions about exactitudes and things. Tell you, bad customer service, right? Air France. Oh my God, 40 minutes. I was on the phone to them the other day. 40 minutes trying to change my flights. And in the end, they just said, "Oh, we're going to send you an email." No email arrived, so I called them back. And they said, "Oh, it can take up to like 72 hours to get the email through."
They had it yet?
No. And it's just to check it. Like, I haven't changed the flight yet. I just want to make sure that it's all right. Because the woman, I think English must have been like a third or fourth language or something. It's like, why would you put it on the English language line or something?
It's quite common though.
But like, it took something. They do it because obviously it costs less, I guess. But I spent 40 minutes on the phone to her doing something that should have taken like 2 minutes, like literally 2 minutes. I already had the date that I wanted to change it to, and it's the same destination, same flight. Okay? How is your Spanish coming along, lads? Asked Roger. Bueno. What Spanish do you know, Marcus? Tell us some Spanish words.
Hola.
What's the name for?
I haven't seen anyone.
What's the name for a married woman?
Wench.
Senora. What's the name for an unmarried woman?
Senorita.
Senorita. What's the name for a man? Word for man?
Man.
Hombre. Hombre.
Hombre.
Hombre. Mm. Water.
Agua.
Agua. Like aqua, but with a G. Agua. What's beer? Cerveza. I think Spain and Portugal are Portugal as well. The only places that don't call beer.
It's nuts, isn't it, really? It's actually international language.
What? Beer. And isn't there every other language in the world beer is beer? No, I spell it differently. Can't stand it.
Well, Florence stuff, isn't it? B-I-E-R-E.
Beer. Alexis says hello. Hello, Alexis. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, I.
Not really on the frame of this very well, am I? We're not framed very well. There's a huge gulf between us. There's a huge gulf.
I have to admit, I really enjoyed the pirate ship yesterday. That was epic, that was.
Good laugh. Yeah. Bloody good laugh.
Met a lot of people.
Yeah. Do you know what though? After so long of COVID and everything, not really socialised, not really going out. That was brilliant. I mean,
Emily wasn't very impressed with you, though.
Emily.
The girl who's psychotherapist.
Yeah.
In the UK, works in the NHS.
Why was she not impressed with it?
I think she thought you a bit misogynistic.
I think that was you, Marcus, when she said that she had a PhD in clinical psychology, and you said, "Oh, you're a clever girl."
I call all girls clever, no matter how old you are.
And I'm just like this. Worst wingman ever. Richard says hello. Pivo in Croatia. This dog really wants to be on camera. Come on, doggy. Come on, doggy.
To be fair, she didn't look old enough. A very clever woman then, but she didn't look old enough.
Well, I said that. I said she didn't look old enough. And that's being flattering, you know, saying, "Oh, you look quite young." So, no.
She was having a good time.
Yeah. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Stay safe, says Nico. Thanks, Nico. You're a legend. As is everyone watching this. Absolute stars, and honestly could not have done this without you. So thank you so much. Yeah, so you've only got another 5 days of JinjaVision with Marcus, and then it's just going to be little old me. You're going to be stuck with me for another 2 weeks.
Oh, in the Voon numbers, they're going to plummet, they are.
God, yeah. Everyone say, "Oh God, if only we could see Marcus's butt crack."
Oh yes.
Oh, I miss it.
I'll make a special video just for those who long for it.
David says, "Hi chaps, watching you mostly on catch up." Oh, well, at least you're watching, David. That's good. It's good when you get us live though. Welsh is the other European language that has the same division for beer as Spanish and Portuguese. Kuru.
Oh,
well, there you go.
cool. It's Wales, another country.
Yes, it's got its own language.
Well, Scotland, is it another country too?
Yes.
Oh, blimey. You think they'll get independence?
There's also a language called Scots. Different. There's also a Cornish language.
Alba. Is Alba? Pronounced Alba?
Alba is the old name for Scotland.
Scotland, yeah.
Anyway. Ooh.
Someone was dropping coconuts on my head yesterday.
That was fun.
A man with a big flat dreadlock climbed up the tree while we're having a beer and started hacking the coconuts with a machete. Luckily, we weren't underneath that tree.
You're underneath the other one.
Yeah.
Very disconcerting when coconuts fall nearby.
Obviously, what about pineapple? They ain't got big far to fall.
David says, hello, haha, how was party?
Very good.
Really, really good. Really good laugh. Yeah. So, what would you rather do, mate? Would you rather go on a party on that boat each week? Or go back to the UK?
I miss my dog. I'm a miss
The UK? No, not France. The UK.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's a stupid question. I do anything I can to avoid going to the UK. I haven't been back there since I went to the dad's funeral.
Yeah.
And I've got kids in the UK, so it's really naughty, really, but they have been come see us. So they've been quite difficult COVID.
Yeah. We've got a super chat from David. Thanks,
Oh.
David. Oh, 38 Hong Kong dollars, dollarinos. Since I got you live. Cheers, David. Really appreciate it, man. It's all going to a good cause. Get you to Ginger Island Fat Camp, which we're setting up. The big thing once Marcus goes, though, is going to be building the walkway. It's going to be a huge project. We're going to put in 80 pilings.
Yeah.
So,
You don't need to be dug in on. I suppose you want to move and do you?
he wants to make forms. Yeah. Ishmael wants to make forms with little inverted crosses to put in the ground.
Why?
I don't know. He said it'd be better. And I'm like,
It will take forever.
that's what I was thinking. But,
Because you only got to make one at a time, and then it's got to dry.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna work. You can't do that. There's no need for it either. It's a walkway. It's got no load on it. Unless I walk.
well, there's going to be a fat camp.
Fair point. Yeah. The other option is to do something like that. Just create sleepers. Concrete sleepers.
Where is Peter, the man divorced from Rose, Pete Crosby? I heard he asked for me. He says David. He's in Liverpool, mate. Garston, I think. Surely the walkway project isn't as epic as getting the soil from Ishmael's farm. I guess the soil thing is something that Ishmael can work on when we're gone. Like, we don't need to be here to help him with that, but he can't do the walkway on his own. It's going to be a lot of work. So I'm planning to get the walkway done before I leave. It's going to be a big challenge. But yeah, Marcus is going to spend the next couple of days teaching me how to do stuff.
Look at those signs.
He's a very tolerant teacher.
I'm actually quite a good teacher. As long as he does his job.
If he must say so himself, which he does. I'm brilliant, mate.
Anything you've got to allow the cutter to do the cutting. It's not about how fast it goes. Trying to force it through the wood like you do when you cut a bit of wood, and you wonder why you split the corner off.
Pretty Awful just announced SNEL game action. against anonymous social media accounts.
Really? Well, she didn't mention today. Well, she wouldn't mention amendments to the borders bill. Which sets, countries that don't accept deportees, they're going to block their visas for citizens.
Is there anything else Ishmael can't do by himself? I remember in the first days you mentioned he couldn't do the stairs on his own. No, he didn't have the money to come to town to get the wood. Honestly, man, that guy can do everything on his own, but like,
yeah, but
the amount of time it would take if he did the walkway on his own.
Ishmael is absolutely brilliant. But he is a bit rough around the edges. I know, but it's just, you need to put small fixings in those treads. They're split in the middles. Right.
On the stairs going up. What's SNEL? What is SNEL?
That's Snell, I'm not sure that is.
Typo. Marcus, está hambriento. You hungry?
Not now.
He's just eating a massive
Really?
breakfast burrito.
Scrub them.
Build the
It tastes
slide.
good.
Build the slide inside the stairs. It's a really good idea. So I mean, I was just saying to Marcus, the last 5 weeks have just flown. Gone really, really fast. I can't believe this is your last week now.
Yeah, exactly.
It should be my last week as well. We have more things to do and get the job done. GSD. Right. You finished. Should we pay off? Get going. Okay, we're going to get on with the day. We've got to go and buy some stuff.
I'm so full.
I'm going to roll Marcus. I'm going to roll him
Yeah, probably.
down the highway, down the main road.
That's a really nice, but with the bacon it makes huge difference. With the bacon it makes huge difference.
So
That's
it
nice bacon
made
as well.
a good burrito even better. Made a good burrito great.
The breakfast one with the potatoes, that's better than the bean one.
Make burritos great again. Bacon. Okay, guys. We'll see you soon. Love you loads. Thank you so much for supporting us, supporting this channel, making JinjaVision what it is. And we'll be back later today with a bit of an update, and then hopefully when we're back on the island, we'll you're going to teach me how to use the router today.
What's that?
It's like a router, but I say it wrong.
I can do that.
Sounds good. All right. See you soon, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.